What? No? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Harvey Middle School Lakers boys' last game of the season in the David McMullen Gymnasium. I am accompanied here by Charlie Gregory. How are you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing good. How are you, Joe?
Oh, good. You ready for some basketball?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. Sorry, we started a little bit late, so we're going to send you up to our commentating crew and our tech crew, hosted by David White.
Okay, I think you've joined us up here in the booth just while we're setting up some of the video. Please bear with us as we move into our new two-camera setup. Still looking for our first points here in the first quarter as Lakers got the ball around. Griffin Hanna going for a rebound attempt. That's captured by École des Éclaireurs. ELE Gauguin gets the ball over to Josepha Adima-Ula. That ball goes down, so we're still scoreless here in the first quarter. Here comes Connor Little the other way. Gets that to Ryan McElwain. Three-point shot attempt. Oh, and the ball is stuck. Looks like it needs a little break as well as we're getting set up here on the broadcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. Great work down there, Joe and Charlie. Dangerous duo setting up. We'll be throwing to them as the game goes on for some courtside action. So here are the Lakers. Griffin Hanna looks for some help. Fakes it and gets it out to Connor Little. Little going for three. That goes into the hands of ELE Gauguin, who's going to bring it up for École des Éclaireurs. Still scoreless, as you can see, thanks to that scoreboard. Nice steal by McElwain. Ryan McElwain coming the other way. Long pass to Little. Little with the turn and shoot. And it's good. Connor Little with our first 2 points of the game. Harvey's on the board. And on this, the final middle school home game, Connor Little, grade 8 student, has the first points. Ryan McElwain looks for two more. That's no good. Hudson Mason's follow-up attempt is block. Little hits the ground hard. But possession turns over. Call made by Harvey's own Ava Grieve. As the ball comes over to ELE Gauguin. Good. Josepha Adima-Ula switching over, gets the ball to Vincent Gaudin in the paint. Nothing going. Gaudin gets it outside to Gauguin. ELE Gauguin's long shot attempt bounces off. Josepha Adima-Ula follow-up is good, so we're tied 2-2 here in the first quarter. Here comes McElwain. McElwain blazing through, finds some space, gets to Griffin Hanna for the mid-range shot attempt. That's blocked, but it comes to Hudson Mason. Mason's shot is blocked as well, and École des Éclaireurs take over. Ball comes out to ELE Gauguin. Back over to Vincent Gaudin. Bounce pass inside. That is, I believe, Jaden Howe who had that inside. Here comes Ryan McElwain. Still 2-all here in the first quarter. McElwain looking around. Gets the ball to Nolan Smith. Smith back outside to McElwain. McElwain crossing around, has traffic, but gets the ball away to Griffin Hanna. Hanna with some patience, out to Connor Little for a three-point shot attempt, and it's good. Little with three more. So here, his last middle school game in the David McMullen Gymnasium. Connor Little putting some points up for the Lakers. 5-2 here in the early going. ELE Gauguin makes the call. Bounce pass into Vincent Gaudin, and that one's good. Gaudin getting on the board, pulling his team to within one. So it's Harvey 5, École des Éclaireurs 4. Here comes McElwain. He's going to drive in. Gets just beside the net, and that's good. 2 more points for the Lakers. 7-4 is your score in favor of the green and gold. Or I guess white and green if you're going by the jerseys they're wearing tonight. Nolan Smith gets hands in there to break up that pass. That gets to Connor Little. Little finds McElwain for a one-on-one. McElwain with the spinning shot. He's going to draw a foul. First infraction of the night for either team. That's ELE Godin, the guilty party. That'll send McElwain to the line as both teams execute a bit of a line change. Great first sequence there by the Lakers, leading 7-4, looking to put up a couple more now. Michael Robichaud, Colby Cleghorn, Ethan Moorcraft, and Jack Gillespie will be checking in for the Lakers. And it looks like Finn Vautour will be relieving McElwain after his 2 shots. First shot up. That's good. Successful foul shot for Ryan McElwain. One more. As Robichaud and Cleghorn will look to secure a rebound if necessary, but it's not. McElwain 2 for 2. As, not sure what that call is. Oh, maybe just had to wait there. Lakers looking for a full court press. Nice work by Michael Robichaud. Getting in there, creating a quick turnover. Nice play by Robichaud, breaking that up. There's that full court press. Benjamin Léger is going to try again. He gets a long pass out to Gavin Hardy. Hardy's going to dribble the ball up. Stops inside the key. Bounce inside to Tony Titarenko. Titarenko is good for 2. So 9-6 is your score. As here comes Finn Vautour now. Out to Jack Gillespie. He's going to dribble it around the circle. Gillespie looking for some space. He finds Michael Robichaud looking inside to Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn puts it up and it's good. Cleghorn, another one of the 3 grade 8 players on this team. He is good for 2. Hardy getting it over to Zachariah Elbarek. Elbarek drives in. Michael Robichaud secures the rebound. No points on that attack from Les Éclaireurs. Here comes Cleghorn with speed. Putting it up. Contested rebound. That's kept in by Gavin Hardy. Nice work by number 2 for the visitors. Ball comes down to Conan Smith. Michael Robichaud keeps that alive and turns the possession over for his squad. Nice behind-the-back moves from Finn Vautour. Evading his defender. He's got a bit of space. Oh! Looking for a bounce pass inside, but no one's there. And Les Éclaireurs take over. Tony Titarenko on the breakaway. Can't get it there, and Cleghorn wrestles that ball away. A bit of a collision there. Oh, we've got a player down. Slow to get up is one of Les Éclaireurs. That was a full-speed collision there. Looks like he's okay as injured player gets up, shakes it off, and the Lakers take over. Here comes Finn Vautour, looking to build on this 11-6 lead. Last 3 minutes of the first quarter. That ball juggled, but it will be the Lakers maintaining possession, as Les Éclaireurs call their first timeout. And maybe during this timeout, we can throw down to the commentary, perhaps? Maybe we're just working out everything up here, but yeah, working out those transitions. So bear with us. We are going to go back to our courtside booth at quarter time for sure, where Joe and Charlie Gregory will tell you what they've seen.
Welcome back, everyone. And Charlie, how do you feel like the game is going so far right now?
I think the game is going good. Harvey's doing a good job on finding the big man in the paint, and they're doing a good job spacing the floor.
Yeah, Harvey's been doing very well defensively and getting those offensive rebounds, which I'm very proud of. And you can also see the second chance points.
Yes.
So what's one key thing you would like to talk about for what the Harvey Lakers are doing right now?
I think they're doing a good job on defense. I think they just need to talk a little bit more and find their man they're guarding. But other than that, they're doing a good job.
Oh, yeah. Keeping up like this, they'll have a great game. We'll send you right back to David White with commentary.
Finn Vautour with the long shot attempt. That falls out, but Colby Cleghorn maintains possession. Here comes Ethan Moorcraft looking for help. Gets that up to Cleghorn. Cleghorn passed around to Finn Vautour. Vautour now faking the shot. Gets it back outside to Cleghorn. Cleghorn just inside the key. Nice block by Titarenko, wearing number 23 for the visitors. But nice pass by Cleghorn inside to Ethan Moorcraft for a grade A scoring attempt. That falls out, though, as the Lakers come away empty-handed. Tony Titarenko inside. Bit of a traffic jam there. Jack Gillespie trying to break up that pass. Les Éclaireurs take possession, though. Zachariah El Baik calling for some movement. Doesn't quite find it, so the long attempt from Gavin Hardy goes out. Ball dribbled all the way back. Hardy will sprint to keep it alive, as we get another full lineup change. Checking in for the Lakers are number 1, Hudson Mason. Number 4, Ryan McElwain. Number 7, Connor Little. Number 8, Jacob Duncan. And number 10, Jake Riley. Riley is at the sideline looking for some help. Gets that high pass up to Connor Little. Little dribbling around just inside the key. Mid-range shot attempt goes out. Nice attempt by McElwain trying to keep it alive. Tried to toss the ball in, only found an Éclaireur waiting for it. So we've got Zachariah El Baik bringing the ball up now. El Baik dribbles around, finds Gavin Hardy. Hardy dribbling around, shoots from up on top of the key. Nice fadeaway shot. That's good for 2. Hardy putting his body on the line tonight here in the David McMullen Gymnasium. That pulls his team to within 3. Ryan McElwain trying to get around Hardy. He does. Gets 2 points with a chance for one more. Okay. Oh, potentially some blood on the court, maybe? Yeah, I think we're just cleaning that up real quick as Les Éclaireurs get that taken care of. One shot for Ryan McElwain, looking to turn 2 into 3. His team up by 5 right now. Shot goes up. Oh, bounces out, so McElwain 2 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Only player from either side to take any foul shots. Nice move by McElwain. Long pass for Connor Little. Little shot from a sharp angle. That goes awry, but he creates a turnover. Oh, tough break as Little's 3-point shot attempt bounces out. I'm sure when we go down to Joe and Charlie, they'll have some analysis on the 3-point shooting. Nice work from Tony Titarenko. He gets another 2 on that rush. Connor Little all alone just inside the key. That shot dribbles out and comes to Gavin Hardy, bringing it up over the line. Here's Hardy looking around. Finds Benjamin Léger. Léger's shot just a little too far. Jake Riley waiting for that. Gets it over to McElwain, who brings it up to start the rush. McElwain back over to Jake Riley. Pass is pushed out by Benjamin Léger, as we've got a 4-man swap by the here's Connor Little, finds Ryan McElwain. McElwain with the long shot attempt. Ooh, tough break. That's close, but just does not fall in. As Titarenko gets the ball over to Elie Gauguin. Gauguin bringing the ball up, back outside to Vincent Gaudin. Gaudin with a long 2. Still 2 points, as Les Éclaireurs have tied the game up. Here's McElwain looking to drive in. Only a few seconds left. Last-minute shot attempt goes down. And so after one bit of a back-and-forth affair, Lakers were up by 5, but at the end of that, it is 13 to 12. Sorry, 13 to 12. So Lakers up by the slimmest of margins. We'll throw down now to our boys in the courtside.
Hello and welcome back. So Charlie, how do you feel like the Lakers played after that first period?
It looked like they were doing good. They were shooting a lot of threes. Can't quite get them to fall, but they're good shot attempts. And they're sharing the ball pretty well.
Well, that's pretty good. Looking at our Ryan McElwain has 6 points. And on the defensive end, Ryan McElwain also has 4 steals. So he's been playing quite well this period. And also scoring for the Lakers, Connor Little with 5 points, and Colby Claycorn with 2. And tonight is actually a special game for those players because they are in grade 8, and it is their last middle school game. Not for the school, but maybe you'll see them playing for a senior team next year. Before the game continues, we'll have you back with our commentating crew. Thank you.
Okay, we're back up, and sorry about that confusion over the score. The scoreboard is good now. I had misspoken, but the Lakers do lead by the slimmest of margins. 1 point lead here to start the second quarter. Thanks for that analysis, Joe and Charlie. Unfortunately, one of the things we're figuring out is for me being able to listen in live, so not quite sure what they talked about, but I'm sure it was insightful. They know the sport better than I do. Here's Zachariah El-Baik looking to start things off. Gavin Hardy, he had a couple of tough falls, but put some points on the board, too, in that first quarter. El-Baik looking for his first. That shot goes over, but ELE Gauguin on the rebound is good. Or check that. I believe that was Conan Smith. Sorry, Conan Smith for 2. As Les Éclaireurs will take their first lead of the game. McElwain with the no-look pass back to Jake Riley. Riley driving in. Tries to make some space. Shot does not go in, and Les Éclaireurs take over. El-Baik with a long pass into Tony Tidorenko. Tidorenko evading his man. That's no good, though, as they get the ball out. El-Baik going for 3. Bounces around, but ultimately is good. There's 3 more for the visitors as École Les Éclaireurs take a 4-point lead. McElwain calling for some help. Dribbling around, trying to get around Josepha Adima-Ula. That shot attempt no good, but he maintains possession, looking for some help now. Pass down low to Jacob Duncan. Duncan is going to dribble it around. Back to McElwain now at the corner. McElwain looking inside for Riley. Gavin Hardy giving him some trouble. Riley kept it alive, but it's Les Éclaireurs who managed to get the ball there on that scramble. They're on a 4-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Or 5-0 run, check that. To start the second quarter. That's my bad. Too many numbers. There's Gavin Hardy. He's got Conan Smith. Passed outside to Zachariah El-Baik. El-Baik pivoting around. Strong defense from the Lakers, but there was a hole. Tony Tidorenko just inside. As I believe Coach Mike Fletcher has called a timeout. We're going to wait for the call from Harvey's own Ava Grieve. And yep. So at that timeout, as we mentioned, the Les Éclaireurs coming out very strong in the second quarter. 7-0 run to start that. And we're only about less than 2 minutes in. So Coach Mike Fletcher is going to try to get his boys' composure back, see what needs to be done to make sure that they can figure things out for to come back and regain possession of this game. We'll take a moment now to thank everyone working behind the scenes. So big thanks to our officials, Ava Grieve, not sure about the other one, and our minor officials as well, Alice Vautour and Delaney McElwain, who are working hard. Alice Vautour pressing all the right buttons, controlling that scoreboard, and Delaney McElwain checking all the right boxes, keeping track of the score sheet. And make sure you don't go away during halftime. We throw down to the Gregory boys, and they will have a guest sitting at that long table. There's space for 3. Not sure who they'll invite, but we'll get some nice analysis from them between the halves. Here's Finn Vautour driving into the key. Doesn't like his prospects. Gets it out to Jack Gillespie. Gillespie, that goes off his hands into the hands of Jaden Howe for the visitors. Danila Denisov gets 2 coming out of the timeout. Les Éclaireurs are really flying here in the second quarter. Here's Finn Vautour looking to spark something. He drives in, high shot, is going to bounce just out. The rebound comes to Denisov. Denisov looking around. Gets it to ELE Gauguin for an uncontested three-point shot attempt. That's no good, though. Nolan Smith looking to get it out of his end. Finds Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn driving in with speed. Nice pass across to Jack Gillespie. Gillespie inside to Griffin Hanna. Hanna finding Cleghorn. Cleghorn dribbling under the net and shooting back around. I'm sure there's a name for that. I'm just not aware of it. And he gets the Lakers' first points of the quarter. 15-21 is your score. Long-range shot attempt from number 42. That's the only name we don't have up in the booth. We'll get that for you in the second half. Here comes Colby Cleghorn wearing number 6 for the home side. Griffin Hanna gets the ball outside to Jack Gillespie. Oh, Gillespie's trying to get that, but that's stolen by ELE Gauguin. Gauguin has only Vautour to beat. Ooh. Both boys go down. Tough break. Finn Vautour needs a bit of a breather, as we'll see what the call is. I'm never sure with those collisions. And I believe it is Vautour who is guilty of the foul. First foul for the Lakers all game. So at least there haven't been too many foul troubles yet. Pass from Vincent Godin, looking inside for ELE Gauguin. That pass goes awry as Finn Vautour brings the ball up to start the rush. Vautour gets some space inside, and that's good for 2. He's on the board as Lakers pull to within 4. Full court press as Lakers turn on the heat on the defense, trying to create some points off the turnover and pull even. Jaden Howe turns back, slows things down for the visitors. Gets the ball inside to Vincent Godin. Godin with the mid-range shot attempt. That bounces out into the second level. Nolan Smith gets that to Jack Gillespie, who's going to start the rush. Ooh, ELE Gauguin getting hands on that pass. Goes up high, but Finn Vautour comes down with it, maintaining possession. Here comes Gauguin again, getting it to Vincent Godin. Gauguin to Godin. Say that 10 times fast. As I believe Les Éclaireurs put that out of bounds, and it will be the Lakers taking possession. Griffin Hanna's going to put the ball in. Gets that to Ryan McElwain. He's going to start the rush for the green and gold. Pick set by Colby Cleghorn. McElwain has space for a three-point shot attempt. That's no good. Griffin Hanna trying to get that rebound, but ultimately Les Éclaireurs come away with it. Here's ELE Gauguin getting it to number 42 for the visitors. Nice steal. Pass picked up by Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn's layup attempt just falls a little short. But tenacious defense forces a travel. So we've got a turnover in the offensive zone. Lakers taking over. Here's Griffin Hanna. Looking inside, right under the net to Colby Cleghorn. He's got traffic, so bounces it out to Nolan Smith so the boys can set up. Ryan McElwain looking to make some moves. He gets by his man. Puts a shot up, that's no good. Griffin Hanna does get the rebound, though. He had about 3 Éclaireurs on him at that point. And I believe he actually drew a foul. Yep, that's correct. Yeah, that is correct. That will be Danila Denisov, wearing number 24, his first infraction. Shot is no good, so the Lakers still trail by 4. Here just over halfway through the second quarter. Vincent Godin looking for Denisov. Denisov's going to drive in, but that ball picked off by Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn with a long pass attempt. Lakers had numbers there. Ryan McElwain's going to put 3 more in. So that's going to pull the Lakers to within 1. Oh, maybe not. Scoreboard says 19, not 20. So we'll, yeah, I guess that might have been a long 2. Very long 2. We got some personnel changes for you here. We'll get a closer look at them from courtside level. Big thanks to our camera ops tonight. Austin Jameson and Logan Wall are manning our cameras. They'll be switching back and forth. Ashton Little is pressing all the right buttons up in our tech booth, kind of controlling the input-output feeds. If you'd like to help out, please don't hesitate to get in touch. We'd love to have you. We do need a lot of folks to make this broadcast happen. There's a lot going on behind the scenes to make this work. We'd love to have you help out. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with Mr. White or Mr. Mike Fletcher. Couple of back and forth rushes, no shot attempts, but some back and forth rushes, and the Lakers get a chance to set up now in the offensive zone. Just over 2 minutes to play, rather, as timeout called by Les Éclaireurs. That's their second timeout of the half. So they are done for the next 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Coach Mike Fletcher will take advantage of this time to draw up a play for his boys. So after giving up the first 7 points of the second quarter rather, Lakers have come back. They were trailing by about 5, I think actually trailing by 7 at the worst of it. But they've pulled back now to within 2. Still anyone's game. Last time these two teams played, the Lakers pulled away a little bit further in every successive quarter and won the game quite handily. So nice to see a more competitive matchup here as the boys move towards provincials. This weekend they'll be going down to Sussex for middle school provincials. Not sure what the format is or who they'll see, if they'll run into these Éclaireurs again. But either way, always good to end the season, especially the home season, with a tight game in front of some energetic fans, as we've heard some loud support from the bleachers more than once tonight. Here's Ethan Moorcraft looking for some help. Has some movement inside. Gets it out to Ryan McElwain. McElwain dribbling around. He's got some tough defense on him, but he does manage to get around. Passes the ball outside to Jacob Duncan. Duncan from just inside the circle. That falls in. So all 3 of our grade 8 boys are on the board here in their final game as middle school students in the David McMullen Gymnasium. We look forward to seeing them playing for a high school team next year, but savoring the moment for now. All tied up. Here's Zachariah El-Baik looking to change that, and he does. 2 more on the board for the visitors as they pull ahead by 2. Ryan McElwain will bring the ball up. Gets it to Ethan Moorcraft. Moorcraft goes for 3. That bounces just out, but Michael Robichaud and Jacob Duncan are able to get that rebound. Here's Jacob Duncan outside the circle. Faking, pass in. I think that was intended for McElwain, but just a little cross wires there for the boys, and Les Éclaireurs are going to capitalize. Tony Tidorenko looking for that rebound. Gets it to Zachariah El-Baik. Long pass out to Benjamin Léger. Gavin Hardy controlling now at the top of the circle. He circles around, goes for a long 2. That bounces up, and I believe when it hits the rigging to hold the net up, that is a dead ball. So the Lakers get to take over, start the rush. Long pass up to Ethan Moorcraft. Moorcraft looking to beat his man, but decides to turn around, send it back to Ryan McElwain. McElwain going for 2. That bounces out, though, and Les Éclaireurs take over. Here comes ELE Gauguin. Gavin Hardy back inside to Gauguin. Gauguin with a long-range shot attempt. That goes out, but Gauguin manages to get hands on that. Jake Riley looking to break things up. Now it's Ryan McElwain getting hands on it. Diving play from Zachariah El-Baik, trying to keep that in play. Unfortunately is unable to do so. So the Lakers take over. Just under 30, or just over 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter, as Ryan McElwain gets that to Michael Robichaud. Robichaud with the twist, but that's stolen by ELE Gauguin. Held up at the line and stolen again by the Lakers. Robichaud from in close gets his own rebound. Can't quite get it, but almost gets his own rebound a third time. Unable to do so, though. There's Moorcraft. Ball skittering around now. Boys are a little bit of everywhere. 7 seconds left. Long shot attempt goes out. Here's Moorcraft looking for a last-minute attempt. Gavin Hardy holds him up. Moorcraft can't quite get a good shot off as he's defended well by Les Éclaireurs. So after 2, your score is 21-23. As we will throw down now to Charlie and Joe, who've been watching. Oh, no, check that. I think they're still getting an interview subject. So we'll go over the leading scorers up here while they get set up for the halftime show. On the visitor side, we've got Zachariah Elbaik with 5 points and Tony Titarenko with 6. They are leading the charge. On the Lakers side, Ryan McElwain has put up the most points for the home side. He's got 9, as Connor Little follows with 5 and Colby Cleghorn with 4. As we mentioned, I believe we are just getting set to go down into our courtside interview. The boys are setting things up now, as I believe we're going live down to them with audio as well.
You ready? My bad. Okay. I'll start. Alrighty, everyone. Well, that was a very eventful first half of the game. I am joined here with Archer Smith, brother of Nolan Smith. How do you feel like your brother's been playing tonight?
He's been playing some good game. He's been doing good. He's my brother, so I'm just cheering for him.
Well, great support. So, how do you feel like the Lakers have been playing so far this game?
Very good looks. I think they just need to slow it down a little bit, maybe a little more ball movement, but other than that, some great ball.
Yeah. So, you played basketball before, right?
Yeah.
So, are you missing much of the middle school games, or?
A little bit. The tournaments.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, so I'm glad you're enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Are there any things you want to point out?
No, I think it's been a good game. It's very entertaining to watch.
Well, thank you, Archer.
Thank you, Joe.
Hope you keep enjoying the game.
I will.
All right, thanks.
You good?
Yeah. So, that was a great interview by Archer Smith. And Charlie, is there anything you would like to add to that?
No, not really. The Lakers have been playing a good game, and there's not much more to point out.
Yeah. Great ball on both ends of the court. The ELE, they've been playing a great game, heavy defensively, getting good shots, good passing. And the Lakers, they sort of struggle in the first. They did well in the first period, but in the second period, they kind of struggle with turnovers. Ryan McElwain still with 4 steals. Ethan Moorcroft with 2. Colby Cleghorn with 1 steal. Connor Little with 2. And Michael Robichaux with 1. So the Lakers have been playing very well defensively on the floor and getting tons of rebounds. For points-wise, Finn Vautour has 2 points. Ryan McElwain, the leading scorer for the team right now, with 8. Connor Little with 4. Jacob Duncan with 2. Colby Cleghorn with 4. Connor Little with 5. And Jacob Duncan with 2. So they've been scoring, but only 5 Lakers have scored tonight. So I think they've been having a pretty good game. What about you, Charlie?
Seems to be. I think the Lakers just need to work a little bit more on the perimeter defense and guard the 3, because that's what it seems that ELA has been making the most. So if they shut down the perimeter, then I think this is an easy win for the Lakers.
Yes, sir. So while we have the moment, I'd like to do a quick shout out to the minor officials today. Keeping scoreboard is Delaney McElwain, and keeping shot clock for us is Alice Vautour. So we like to give a quick little shout out to them. Also, quick shout out to Coach Mike Fletcher and the coach for ELA. We never got the name, and also our tech crew. We like to give a big thanks to Austin Jameson, Ashton Little, and Logan Wall. They're the ones behind the camera, and they've been doing a pretty well job tonight. And supporting behind the scenes, just want to give a quick shout out to Krista Colquitt and Tina Noble, Vice Principal and Principal, for allowing us to spend a little bit of money tonight on getting new equipment and the new setup for a bit. And also like to give a quick shout out to teachers for allowing us students to be able to participate and just to get out of class and plan all of this. So quick shout out to them, and also a big shout out to David White, who is commentating. Without him, this couldn't be possible, and we're very lucky to have a man like him. So we'll send it back up to the commentators, and the Lakers are about to start, so see you soon. Thank you.
Okay, we're back live up here. Big thanks to our boys manning the courtside table. That's Charlie and Joe Gregory. Big thanks to halftime guest Archer Smith as well as our camera folks, Logan Wall and Austin Jameson, who are making sure you're focused on all the right details. Ashton Little, who is manning things at our control booth. Here comes the ball as Finn Vautour will bring the ball over the line. He looks to find some space, can't quite make it into the key. He's guarded hard by Tony Titarenko. Griffin Hanna. Check that, Griffin Hanna looking to help him out. Turnover forced by Les Eclairs. Nope, sorry, that does go off the defender. So the Lakers do maintain possession. At the beginning of the second quarter, they really let the Eclairs get away with a bunch of points to start things off. So they'll look to have a stronger start here coming out of the break. That pass was initially picked off by number 42, Joshua Min. And thanks to Delaney McElwain and Alice Vautour for manning that minor officiating table, letting us see those names. Here comes the shot. Connor Little. Follow-up attempt is no good as the Les Eclaireurs take over. Benjamin Léger has to get a long pass out to Conan Smith. Vautour guarding him. Smith finds Min inside the key. Nolan Smith getting hands on that as well. We got a jump ball as Smith and Min are fighting over that. This one will go to Les Eclaireurs as Benjamin Léger is going to take things now. Léger gets right inside to Danila Denisov. Denisov gets his own rebound. The follow-up attempt is no good, but it is controlled by Les Eclaireurs. Conan Smith gets it outside to Min. Min just inside the circle. Back out to Smith. Conan Smith, rather. Griffin Hanna breaks up that pass as it goes out of bounds. And Les Eclaireurs handle it. Bounce inside again to Denisov. This time Connor Little. Couple attempts there. Manages to get that ball free from behind. Finn Vautour gets to start the rush. We got a bit of a jump ball there created between Tony Titarenko and Finn Vautour. This time it is the Lakers who come away with possession. Still scoreless after about a minute of the third quarter. Griffin Hanna finds Finn Vautour in the paint. High shot comes back up to Hanna. Gets it away to Connor Little. And Griffin Hanna is on the board. He's tied things up for the Lakers as we're at 23 all. Here's a long pass over to Danny Denisov. Denisov stood up in the paint by Nolan Smith and Connor Little. Ball moved around for a long-range shot from Benjamin Léger. That doesn't quite go, and Nolan Smith will come away with it out of the melee. He brings the ball over the line, guarded hard by Min. Gets it over to Hudson Mason. Mason looks for Little. Dangerous pass, but Little maintains control. Nolan Smith gets it outside. Here's Hudson Mason driving in. Mason with the mid-range shot attempt. That falls short, but Griffin Hanna controls, gets it back out to Nolan Smith. Smith outside to Little. Little hasn't been shy about those three-point shot attempts, but this time he gets it to Smith. Smith almost gets it inside, but the pass is picked off by Les Eclaireurs. They've got a two-on-two there as Titarenko manages to get a shot off. It's no good. Denisov's follow-up draws a foul. And it will be, I believe, Les Eclaireurs going to the line for the first time at all this game. Connor Little, his first of the game. Fouls have not been a factor so far. No player with more than one. Denisov with Les Eclaireurs' first foul shot attempt. That one will fall short. Second attempt now. Ball is up. That bounces out, and as it didn't hit the rim, we will have an automatic turnover. Good thing for the Lakers, too. Benjamin Léger was right on that rebound. Looks like he's... they'll be playing a regular defense. It looks like they were trying to create a press there, but I don't think so. Here's Finn Vautour looking to evade the defender. Dribbling around the world. Decides to take a three-point shot attempt. That almost goes in, but Griffin Hanna's there on the rebound. That one not quite. Hudson Mason's going to put it up. That one's no good, and finally Les Éclaireurs take over. Lucky break for the visitors. Pass inside, Tony Titarenko looking for help. Instead, he found Griffin Hanna, who's going to dribble it up now. Hanna stops to get a bit of space. He scores from mid-range, and it's Griffin Hanna with 4. The field with 0. The only player to score so far in this second quarter. He's taken the Lakers from a 2-point deficit to a 2-point lead. 25-23 is your score, as we're just over 3 minutes into the third quarter. Pass up from Gavin Hardy. Denisov from under the net. Looking for Léger. That goes off the toe to Tony Titarenko. Long shot attempt from Gavin Hardy. That hits the side of the rim and bounces down. Benjamin Léger is going up, and he draws a foul. As we're just fixing the camera up top here. Good thing we've got that side camera action. As we'll take a look at the foul shots once the boys figure out the new who's on the court, who's guarding who, everyone's new dance partners and whatnot. So great start to the quarter for the Lakers, especially Griffin Hanna. Some tight defense, putting a few points up on offense and regaining that lead. Still anyone's game, though. As here is Benjamin Léger. Shot is up. That one falls out. So Les Éclaireurs 0 for 3 from the line. Second shot goes up. That one bounces out, and Jake Riley controls. He gets the ball over to Colby Cleghorn. As Cleghorn brings it up. Nice pass across to Jack Gillespie. Gillespie's shot is no good. The rebound picked up by Zachariah El-Baik. El-Baik puts it up and in. So we're all tied up again. 25 all. Colby Cleghorn trying to change that. Cleghorn driving in. That shot blocked by Josefa Adima Ula, who's going to make a long pass over to Gavin Hardy. Shot goes out of bounds, as Lakers are going to take over in the defensive end. Official Ava Grieve hands the ball over to Jake Riley. We'll get things started with the pass to Colby Cleghorn. Here comes Cleghorn. Up and over to Ethan Moorcraft. Moorcraft gets it to Riley. Riley looking outside, trying to drive in. Splits the defenders there, but passes the ball out to Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn with mid-range shot attempt. That's no good, and the ball comes away. Jaden Howe is going to control for Les Éclaireurs. Here's Zachariah El-Baik looking inside. Pass just out of reach for Josefa Adima Ula. Here at the midway mark, we're all tied up. Low-scoring quarter so far. 4 points for the Lakers, only 2 for Les Éclaireurs. Colby Cleghorn looks to put up a couple more. Drives in, but passes out to Jake Riley. Riley with three-point shot attempt. That bounces out, and Les Éclaireurs take over. Here's El-Baik. Looks to drive in. That one's no good. Cleghorn takes over now. Ball almost knocked away by Josefa Adima Ula, but Colby Cleghorn does maintain control. No points on that rush, though. Here's El-Baik. Nice work by Jack Gillespie trying to break that up. Jaden Howe does maintain possession, though. He's stuck under the net. Finds Vincent Gaudin just inside the paint. Gaudin slowing things down. Looks inside for El-Baik. El-Baik. That ultimately does fall in. And that's good for 2. So Les Éclaireurs have a 2-point lead now. Here's Colby Cleghorn with a 3-point shot attempt. Bounces around, but ultimately does not fall in. Vincent Gaudin controls the rebound, gets it away to Gavin Hardy. Hardy dribbling around, finds El-Baik. El-Baik inside to Gaudin all alone from short range. There's another 2 for the visitors. 29 to 25 is your score. Colby Cleghorn looking around, trying to evade the defender. Ethan Moorcraft coming in to help. Ball gets away to Jake Riley. Riley defended tight, gets it out to Ethan Moorcraft though. Moorcraft faking the shot, dribbles around, finds Jacob Duncan outside the circle. Duncan's going to drive in, fakes a shot, looking to pass. That's over the head of Jake Riley and out of bounds though, as Les Éclaireurs are going to take over. Teams get their personnel figured out, as we've got El Baik coming over the line. El Baik looking for help. He finds Gavin Hardy. Hardy looking around. Long pass over. Oh, that's Josefa Adima Ula. He had an unblocked shot attempt. His initial attempt was no good, but Vincent Godin was having a great third quarter. Puts the rebound away for 2 more as Les Éclaireurs starting to pull away. Ethan Moorcraft looking to stop the bleeding. High shot goes up, but that's no good. Godin has the rebound. Gets it to Gavin Hardy. Here's Hardy now from mid-range. Gets it out to, that ball bounces away to Ethan Moorcraft, rather. Moorcraft over the line. It's Ethan Moorcraft, long three-point shot attempt. Hits the rim, doesn't quite get it, but Jacob Duncan is there. He passes away to Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn from just inside the paint. He's going to stop this Éclaireurs run, pull them to within 4 here in the last couple minutes of the third quarter. Check that, third quarter. Vincent Godin going for 3. That's good for 3. As I believe we've got a timeout called by Coach Mike Fletcher. As Les Éclaireurs go up. Yep, that is correct. Mike Fletcher, his first timeout here of the third quarter. As Coach Mike looks to settle the boys. Big thanks to Coach Mike as well. Back to coaching the team he's been practicing with for the most part. He was doing a lot of coaching duty over the last few weeks leading up to March break with a few of our coaches out. Always willing to step in. He wears a lot of hats, including one of our broadcasting hats here. He is part of the team that is able to put these broadcasts together. Big thanks to everyone else who's part of the game day staff as well. There are folks volunteering in various capacities. From behind the scenes, we've got our tech crew here, Logan Wall, Austin Jameson, and Ashton Little, as well as Charlie and Joe Gregory, who are manning the courtside table. Lakers will take over in the offensive zone as Michael Robichaud looks to set something up. Sorry, that's the defensive zone. I'm still thinking first half. Here comes McElwain. McElwain over the line. Looks to drive over. McElwain's shot is good. So there's 2 more on the board. Lakers pulled to within 5. Here comes Gauguin. Here's Vincent Godin as the Éclaireurs look to put a few more points on the board. Shot from Elie Gauguin is good. There's 2 on the board for him as the Lakers take over. Ryan McElwain making a call. McElwain looking for help. Finds Connor Little. Little puts it up. That's no good. Here's Michael Robichaud getting the ball to Ryan McElwain. McElwain dribbling around. Finds Connor Little. Little manages to evade the offender. Give and go to Michael Robichaud, and that's good for 2. Robichaud gets on the board as Lakers pull to within 5. 30 seconds left. Here's Vincent Godin starting the drive. He's looking for Elie Gauguin. That pass just a little strong. 25 seconds left as the Lakers look for one last rush. Here comes McElwain. Long pass to Connor Little. Little with the high shot. That one's no good. Falls to Vincent Godin. Michael Robichaud trying to get hands in there. Unable to do so. Got 11 seconds left as the long shot from Adima Ula falls out. Gets to Nolan Smith. Smith Just 3 seconds left. 2, 1, 0. McElwain with the long shot attempt from well on his own side of half court. That falls out, so after 3, 31-36 is your score.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So, in the third period, the Lakers, they were getting a little bit discouraged, but they kept holding it their own, and you are looking out, it is a 4-point game. What's one thing they got to do going into the fourth, Charlie?
They would have to watch out for the interior big man going in for the easy layup, because they're getting easy backdoors off the wing and just driving in, and the Lakers aren't seeing it as well. So.
That's some good pointers. I want to take a minute and tell you a couple of the stats for tonight. Griffin Hanna with a whopping 9 rebounds tonight. He's been getting those, and I want to say they've been all offensive rebounds, Charlie, all on offense.
Yeah.
He's been unstoppable on the board tonight.
Yeah, he's been putting in the hustle, and it definitely has been changing the outcome a little bit, but it seems to haven't been enough for the Lakers, so we'll have to see what happens.
All right, we'll send you right back up to David White.
Okay, here come the Lakers to start the fourth quarter. Big thanks to Joe and Charlie Gregory. Make sure you stay tuned at the end of the game there. They'll have a post-game recap. Michael Robichaux off the steal created by McElwain. Nice start to the fourth quarter by the Lakers. They pulled it within 3. Here comes Conan Smith. He's able to get that off thanks to the defense from Daniil Denisov. So les Éclaireurs answer in short order. Quicker start to this quarter than the last one, that's for sure. There's Connor Little putting 2 more in as he gets the Lakers to within 3 again. Lakers look like they're employing the full court press, trying to put some pressure here on their opponents. Godin shooting from just outside the key. That falls short in the hands of Connor Little, who's going to take over. Little brings it up the sideline. Finds Ryan McElwain. McElwain manages to control outside the circle. Shot from short range. That falls just out. Bobbled out, and it is Michael Robichaux, the last man to touch it. So, les Éclaireurs will... Oh, no, check that. It must have been defender either Godin or Denisov. So Robichaux does get to put it in as defenders rearrange themselves. Get on the right line. Here's Robichaux. Looking around for Connor Little. Little does corral that pass as he's going to drive mid-range in. Nice bounce pass inside to Robichaux. They've linked up a few times, and that time it really paid off. Lakers pulled within 1 now. Ball passed over to Jaden Howe. Howe gets it out to Vincent Godin. Godin holding. Nice move by Godin to create some space and drive in. He's got 13 points on the night. Having a great evening is Vincent Godin, number 41 for the visitors. Here's Connor Little having a great night of his own. He puts 3 up to hit double digits. That's going to tie things up. 40-40 is your score. As we're all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Nice start by the Lakers. Daniil Denisov looking to get that, but Michael Robichaux getting hands in there, creating a jump ball. Nice work from Robichaux as the boys execute a full change and take advantage of the deep bench. Both teams with deep benches tonight as they're able to rest and rotate players in quite effectively. So all tied up, just over 6 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. As Colby Cleghorn is going to look to put the ball in the defensive end. He finds Finn Vautour. Looks like les Éclaireurs might have a bit of a press of their own. Vautour met at the line by Josefa Adima Ula. Vautour manages to get around him. El Baik guarding now at the top of the key. Nice bounce pass just outside the key to Griffin Hanna. Hanna on the fadeaway. Shot's no good. Colby Cleghorn tried to control, but it is Les Éclaireurs who get possession. Full court press here by the Lakers. So you've got strong man-to-man coverage. Griffin Hanna sprinting back, almost breaks that up, but Josefa Adima Ula maintains possession. Rebound bobbed around, but ultimately comes to Griffin Hanna. Long pass to Jake Riley now. Riley gets it over to Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn dribbling around, finds Finn Vautour for a three-point shot attempt. That's good for three. Lakers pull ahead now. It's their first lead since early in the third quarter. Or no, first lead since the second quarter. Tony Titarenko puts two in. Pretty pleased with himself on that one. He'll get a chance to tie it up on the foul shot. Looks like Nolan Smith guilty of the... No, that can't be right. It's a holdover from earlier. Check that. That is Jake Riley who is guilty of the foul. His first infraction, though, as we mentioned, foul's not really an issue so much in this game. That falls out, but on the rebound, Josefa Adima Ula puts it away. So they turn one into two there. Always a danger on those foul shots. So Les Éclaireurs up by one. Harvey 43, Éclaireurs 44 is our score. Griffin Hanna finds Colby Cleghorn. Cleghorn looking to dribble around. Gets it to Jake Riley. Riley fakes the shot, makes some space. Looking around now for Finn Vautour. Vautour going for three. That bounces out. Oh, bit of a mix-up under the net. So we had a couple Lakers coming in with speed. And Les Éclaireurs are going to profit from that confusion there. Still the full court press from the Lakers. Zachariah Adima El Baik gets it away to Tony Titarenko. Nice work by Griffin Hanna controlling that wild ball. Hanna looking around for help. That's tipped away by Josefa Adima Ula. As we've got Colby Cleghorn at the line. Coach Mike Fletcher giving the boys their play. Here's Finn Vautour dribbling. Looking to drive in, trying to break this 1-point lead. Gets that over to Griffin Hanna, but that's bopped away, I believe, by Zachariah El Baik. Colby Cleghorn breaking up the pass to create a turnover of his own. Adima Ula at the line there. Here's Tony Titarenko, gets it to Gavin Hardy. Cleghorn guilty of a foul there. That is his first of the evening on Gavin Hardy, who will go to the line for the first time. I believe we may have had a timeout call, but I missed who called it. Not sure which team. Could be either one. So we get our instant replay cam. Always nice to see some of that action. So the Lakers came out strong at the beginning of that fourth quarter. They were down by 5 at the beginning. They pulled to the lead at one point, but Les Éclaireurs have taken the lead back. They're up by 1. Coach Mike Fletcher goes over some different plays with the boys. As we get a shot of the crowd down there. Big thanks to our camera folk. Right now in the second half, we've got Logan Wall and Ashton Little up here in the booth. Austin Jameson is manning our courtside camera, so we can see the fans able to congregate here, watch the game, and we get a nice close view of that foul shot. It's going to be Gavin Hardy, his first attempts from the line. It's been a quiet night for those of you who enjoy foul shots here in the David McMullen Gymnasium. Neither team has had too many trips. I believe this is only the fourth player from either squad to go. First shot from Hardy bounces out. As ball comes again to Hardy. Shot is up. That one is good. And Les Éclaireurs score their first foul points of the night. They pull ahead by 2 rather. So 43-45 is our score. As the Lakers take over in the offensive zone, looking to tie things up. Michael Robichaud will be receiving the ball from Harvey's own Ava Grieve. Always good to see some alumni making the transition to the black and white, making sure the game keeps growing. So big thanks to her. Ethan Moorcraft gets the ball out to Jacob Duncan. Duncan's going to dribble around, try to create some space. He's looking for McElwain. That's picked off by ELE Gauguin. Gauguin started his layup just a little early. Unable to convert there on a very dangerous chance. Here's McElwain looking to respond. Long three-point shot attempt goes wide. Michael Robichaud under the net. He's going to draw a foul. As we'll check in. Alice Vautour is going to punch that into the scoreboard. It is Zachariah Elbaik's first infraction of the night. Connor Little getting inside to Michael Robichaud. Robichaud's shot bounces out and ultimately does not come to fruition, but Ryan McElwain creates a turnover there. Connor Little's shot goes out into the hands of Vincent Gaudin. Zachariah Elbaik now circling around, trying to evade the defender. He's going to make it inside the paint. Gets it out to Joshua Min. Min with some good patience. Forced into a travel there by the tight defense from the Lakers. Good work in a dangerous zone for the green and gold. Here comes Ryan McElwain looking to tie things up. His team trails by 2, just over 3 minutes to play. Looking for 3 to take the lead. That bounces out, though, into the hands of Vincent Gaudin as Josefa Adima Ula is going to take over. Oh, turnover almost created there, but Adima Ula manages to maintain position. Joshua Min gets it back outside to Zachariah Elbaik. Baik's going to make it through traffic. Had a few people hanging on there, but manages to get a shot away. No points, though, as McElwain takes over, trying to evade the defender. He's going to use a long pass there to Connor Little. Little with 3 more on the board. He's been dangerous from that three-point line as he pulls away. Takes the lead. 46-45. He's got some big cheers from the Lakers. Here comes Jacob Duncan. That ball's going to roll out as we got a timeout called by Les Éclaireurs, who about halfway through the third quarter looked to have things well in hand with the momentum, but the Lakers have managed to storm back here. Started the fourth quarter, 5 points down. We'll throw down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and what an eventful fourth period. Sorry. Charlie, what are your thoughts, man? Holy.
Oh my. Lakers Griffin has been putting in the defensive and offensive work and getting those boards. And Connor Little seems to be the catch and shoot person for the 3-pointers right now. So.
Oh, he's been wicked, hitting that tying bucket with 2 minutes left. It's been a good game. All right, we'll send you back up to David White for commentary.
All right, we're back here now in action. As with 2:38 left to play, Lakers look to extend on their 1-point lead. It's been a tight back and forth affair here in the David McMullen Gymnasium. A great end to the middle school boys season, as they will be going to provincials next week. Oh, long pass to Tony Titarenko. Great eye from Gaudin. Dangerous play. Jacob Duncan is going to commit the foul there. And I'm no expert. I might say that's an acceptable foul, though. One of those penalties to avoid giving up points, or at least hopefully avoid giving up points. Nice look at that on the replay cam. Titarenko's first shot falls out, as Les Éclaireurs have not had great success from the line so far, so a calculated risk by Duncan. Second shot, we're live, as that goes up, and that's clean. So we're all tied up at 46 apiece. Here comes Ryan McElwain, looking to change that. He goes for three from far away. That's good. As the Lakers quickly transition back to defense and a full court press. Here's Zachariah El-Baik now looking to answer. He goes for three. That bounces out. Ethan Moorcraft is going to hang on. Gets it over to Connor Little. Little. Back over to Moorcraft. Moorcraft's shot is blocked. That comes to Zachariah El-Baik, but Moorcraft creating a rebound there. Nice work to break things up. We've got a jump ball. As I think we have a player down. And judging by the reaction there, I think Connor Little for the Lakers just took a bit of a hard hit. Okay, maybe not. He's not putting any weight on that left leg as he gets to the bench there. Definitely banged up, but he's able to get off on his own power, which is always a good sign. Finn Vautour, Colby Cleghorn are checking in for them. Not sure who else came off. Pass goes under the minor officials. Alice Vautour and Delaney McElwain going to corral that. They were shooting a bit before the game, but I guess they're not going tonight. Here's Ethan Moorcraft. High pass up to Finn Vautour. Vautour is going to go for three as well. That falls just shy. As Michael Robichaud looking for the rebound. Unsuccessful. Zachariah El-Baik controlling that. His pass is broken up by Colby Cleghorn as Lakers stop the shot attempt and Les Éclaireurs set up in the offensive zone. Oh, nice bounce pass in to Vincent Gaudin. Lakers very fortunate to escape without giving up points there. Finn Vautour guarded hard at the sideline. He's forced out of bounds by Tony Titarenko. It is the Lakers hanging on to possession, though, as Michael Robichaud will put it in from the sideline. Robichaud getting the ball to Ryan McElwain. 1:37 left to play. Here's McElwain spinning around, has a bit of space. Ball stolen, though. Bit too much space given up to Benjamin Léger. Nice hustle by McElwain to make it back and defend. Léger's points are good, though. So Les Éclaireurs have pulled to within one now. Here's we're nearing the final minute of play. Colby Cleghorn looks for three. That bounces high, but ultimately out and into the hands of Titarenko. Nice move by Cleghorn, jumping up to intercept that pass. A defensive back coach would be proud of that one. Finn Vautour hanging on to the ball. He's got Titarenko all over him. Lakers maintain possession, though. Very tightly contested 1-point game here in the final minute of play. Timeout, and we're going to throw down to the boys at courtside.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, another timeout by ELA. It's been a tough game, getting close to the wire. Harvey Lakers up by 1, and it's a close game with almost a minute left, 58 seconds. It's been quite the game, Charlie. What do you have to say?
That it has. Harvey has been bringing the intensity to the game and hitting those clutch shots, so I think they're going to pull away with the victory here.
Oh, yeah. It would be nice for them, too, but let's not jinx them, right?
Try not to.
No, both teams playing very well. ELA's been grit and grind. They've been putting their nose to the floor and just trying to sniff out that win. But Harvey's been playing heavy defense. Shout out to their bigs, Michael Robichaud and Griffin Hanna, getting all those boards. I think they have 23 points. We'll send you back to David White with commentary.
El Bayek gets that around. Gets that around to Zachariah El Bayek. And Titarenko's shot bounces out. And finally, the Lakers come away. It is Colby Cleghorn hanging onto the ball. Very tight defense from the Lakers. And finally, a foul is called. Cleghorn happy with that one. There has been some very tight defense from Les Éclaireurs. As we have another timeout, so I believe we're going to throw down to the Courtside boys yet again for some more analysis here on this timeout.
Hello, everyone. What a last couple seconds of the game. That was intense. Finn Vautour over down in the corner. That was a smart move by him. It was too bad that he stepped out of bounds, but it was good to get, I think it was 12 seconds off the clock. Usually ball movement's your friend around that, but it looked like to be a smart play by him. So, Charlie, it's been a rough one.
Wow.
A nail biter. I don't think I have any nails left on my fingers, but so boys have been playing well tonight. Leading scorer for Harvey has been Connor Little. He's been fire hitting those threes tonight. And the passing, holy. Harvey has been very, very well for the fourth quarter. Let's hope they finish us out strong. We'll send you right back.
Okay, we're back here live. We have 11 seconds left to play. Colby Cleghorn is going to take a couple foul shots. First shot is good. So that's a 2-point lead now. Shot goes up. That one's good too, so 3 points. And that certainly changes things from Les Éclaireurs' perspective. Instead of needing 1 point to tie, 2 to take the win, they're going to need 3 to tie with 11 seconds left. Not impossible. But and that almost stopped it, but the back and forth forced there by Les Éclaireurs puts them in a dangerous position here. Looking for 3 points to tie it up. 11 seconds exactly left to play. Benjamin Léger is going to look to put it in. He finds ELE Gauguin. Gauguin finds Vincent Gaudin. Gets it out to El Bayek. That's blocked by Colby Cleghorn. Michael Robichaud gets the ball away as Finn Vautour is going to hang on. And not sure what the call is there. We've got some friction as Titarenko and Vautour have dusted it up a bit all game. With 0.1 seconds left, it looks like the point is moot, and the Lakers should have this victory. Always hate to see the game end with some bad blood, though. As just to make things official, Colby Cleghorn will put it into Ryan McElwain. That's game. As Lakers very happy with the result of that. Les Éclaireurs not so much. But a well-fought game from both sides. Congratulations to the Lakers as we get ready to throw down to our post-game show hosted by Joe and Charlie Gregory. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast and stay tuned for that post-game show. That's coming up right now. Oh, no, never mind. We've got just a moment. So we'll go over some of the leading scorers of that game. Your final score, 51-48 in favor of the Lakers. Middle school boys putting up a 20-point fourth quarter. Great way to end their season here at home in the David McMullen Gymnasium as they get ready to head to provincials this weekend. We had big games from Connor Little, Ryan McElwain, Michael Robichaud, and Colby Cleghorn chipping in. A full team effort, really, as all 12 boys on the roster contributed to this victory. Big congratulations to them. And nope, that is 12. My mental math was quick enough. On the visitors' side, Zachariah Elbaik, Tony Tidorenko, and Vincent Gaudin all had big games. Gaudin especially really coming on there in the third quarter. He was part of that strong attack as the Éclaireurs came out blazing in the third quarter to extend a lead. Coach Mike Fletcher gets the boys ready for a bit of a post-game debrief, possibly a picture. As we're getting ready for our post-game show, I think the boys downstairs are just waiting for an interview, so we'll hang tight while the boys debrief. Yep, it is a post-game picture, that's correct. And so, yeah, we'll see if there's an interview forthcoming or not. If they'd like, the boys can look to get a spectator interview. I think most of the players are all tied up. But we'll see. As Joe Gregory's going out, looking to find someone. Most of the spectators are starting to head out. Great game as the boys take their post-game picture. A lot of the parents come in to get in on that action as well. We'll go through the roster one last time. Wearing number 1 is Hudson Mason in grade 6. Number 2, Nolan Smith, also in grade 6. Normally wearing number 3, he's shed the jersey already, is Finn Vautour, grade 7 player. Number 4, Ryan McElwain, also in grade 7. Number 5, Ethan Moorcraft is in grade 7 as well. Number 6, Colby Cleghorn, one of our 3 grade 8 students on this team, looking to end his middle school career with a bang and head into high school next year on a good note as the boys head to provincials. Connor Little, wearing number 7, is also a grade 8 player, as is number 8, Jacob Duncan. 3 of them are our senior players. Number 10, Jake Riley, is in grade 7. Number 11, Jack Gillespie, is actually in grade 6. And number 12, Michael Robichaud is in grade 7. And number 13, Griffin Hanna, is also in grade 7. So big congratulations once again to the middle school boys as we get set down in the booth, at the courtside table rather. It looks like we're just getting set with our player of the game. Charlie and Joe Gregory are getting things set up. Thank you so much for joining us here. Congratulations to Les Éclaireurs on a great game. Congratulations to the Lakers as well, as we get ready to throw down to the video and audio at Courtside. Thanks for tuning in. I think, we're getting ready to send down. All right, over to you, Joe and Colby.
Hello, everyone. What a game. Today we're here with our player of the game, Colby Cleghorn. How's it going, Colby?
Pretty good.
That's good. So, how do you think the team played?
Well, I think we played pretty well. They had some tough defense coming into the start of the game, and we got some pretty clutch points near the end. And, yeah. Yep.
Oh, nice. So, Colby, do you know what your stats are for tonight's game?
No.
So, tonight you had 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks tonight. Heavy on the defensive end tonight, man. And
thank you.
We just got to ask, what was going through your mind with the game-winning block?
Well, I seen the screen coming, and he told him the screen, and I seen him pull up way outside, and I knew that the clock was going down, so he wasn't going to be pump faking. So I just went right up and put my hand on the ball.
Smart, man, smart. So, you are in grade 8. This is your last game of middle school.
Yeah.
You going to play basketball next year for the seniors, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to try out for sure.
Perfect. Well, can't wait to see you playing for us next year for the seniors, and thanks a lot for tonight, and congrats on the win, man.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the David McMullen Gymnasium for the Harvey Lakers, and we'll catch you on another day. Thanks again. Talk to you later.